black people. We have so many of them, and I can't stand them.
Oh my god. Mud.
Fuck you.
This is how we do it.
And you know this, man?
Sergeant, he assaulted us with eggs.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Understand
Look
what I'm
at
saying?
him and listen to me.
Listen to his words and look at my face, but look at him while he's talking.
Look at my face.
Don't look at him. Listen to my words and hear his face.
It's the D.R.E. Hi! Hey guys, Mr. Oogle here to review my most anticipated comedy of the rest of the year, The Watch. The Watch is directed by Akiva Schaffer and it stars Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and Richard Ayoade. Ayoade. Sound it out. It's not that difficult. Now, I was really looking forward to The Watch, mainly because I love the cast, love the guys who are writing it. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg have written some of my favorite comedies of all time, Pineapple Express, and especially Superbad. I love Akiva Schaffer's last movie, Hot Rod. That's like one of my favorite comedies ever. I think it's one of the best comedies we've had in the past 10 years.
I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day! This is my hat now. This is totally my hat.
Like I said, I just love this cast, and I really wanted to see what they would do as a team. Now, when I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score for this, I was disappointed, but I wasn't too shocked. I mean, they like Men in Black 3, alright? I don't take them seriously anymore. But I was still pretty angry. Ooh, I'm a little tomato, and I like to boss people around. I like to make all the rules. Ooh, bottle of blue. Where the fruit is Brandon. Now, did The Watch live up to the hype? Take it away to Moss.
I think it's fabulous. Every value I've ever held has been questioned, and I'm loving it.
The type of girl you wanna chew all of my bubble gum. I'm the type of girl you wanna take to your mama house.
Alright, calm down. I didn't love this movie, but I was really close, I'll tell you that right now. Is it the funniest comedy of the year? No, I'm still gonna give that to 21 Jump Street. I don't think any title has come close this year.
Hey! Stop fucking with Korean Jesus. He ain't got time for your problems. He busy with Korean shit.
But I liked it more than Ted, and it's my second favorite comedy. Straightforward comedy of the year. Yeah, Ted was really funny, alright, calm down. It was a really funny movie, but I think this movie was way funnier throughout. It had a more consistent tone, and it had less problems, in my opinion. But going on to the problems, I have to blame the script for some things. Sometimes, some subplots are ad for just, honestly, filler, and it wasn't as interesting, wasn't really delved into as much as I wanted to. Didn't give a crap about Ben Stiller and Rosemary DeWitt's characters. I really didn't like their little story. I thought they had good chemistry, it's just I didn't think the story was that interesting. Vince Vaughn and his daughter, that whole storyline, I thought it was pretty good. I thought it could have been better, that story a little bit more delved into. Also, there are times where the movie does take a break for those moments, and it sort of shows, but overall, I think the pacing was pretty, on par. There are some things in this movie that are pretty predictable, some things that happen, but other than that, I honestly think, I thought the movie was pretty well done besides the predictability moments. I mean, there's one character smashes another character through a door, and if you don't think they're an alien, that person, then you're an idiot, alright? That was some District 9 shit. Now, Akiva Schaffer directs this movie very lively. The pacing is very well done, like I said, and I think he directs the action quite well. He directs the action pretty damn well. And the visual effects and the alien CG in this movie is insane. I love the visual effects. Some of the best visual effects of the year, and I didn't think I would be saying that about a comedy. Also, I love the way Akiva Schaffer chooses his soundtrack to fit the tone of the film. He did that with Hot Rod with all those really quirky tracks, and in this, he does it with a lot of cooler mainstream songs that I think totally fit the awesomeness of this movie. I mean, take a look at the soundtrack right now.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitude.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Ain't seen nothing yet.
Tell me that isn't an awesome soundtrack. I dare you. I triple dog dare you, bitch. Now, I want to talk about the cast, because I just want to. Okay. Where was I going with that? I just want to talk about the cast. Ben Stiller was really the weakest out of the four, but I really liked him. I really found him funny in the beginning. Yeah, that reminds me, the beginning of this movie is awesome. And I really, really liked him in the movie. It's just I thought he was the weakest compared to the other three. Vince Vaughn was the only one I was worried about in this movie going in, because I wouldn't put him in a Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg universe, and it just looked weird in the trailers, but he ended up having some of the funniest lines in the whole movie, and I really, really dug his character, and I really liked him. I thought he was hilarious, and I wasn't expecting to say that. Jonah Hill. When isn't Jonah Hill funny? I mean, basically everything the guy says is funny.
Where do babies come from?
Vodka.
And I really loved his character. From the first scene that we're introduced to his character at a football game, the look he makes and then the next thing he does is just absolutely hysterical. I'm going to be remembering a lot of the stuff he did in this movie for the rest of the year. I'm not kidding. He was hilarious. The best person in this movie, Richard Ayoade. He stole every single scene in this whole entire movie. I loved him. Even the critics who are hating on this movie are saying in the reviews, I read them, that Richard Ayoade is the best thing about the movie. And even those critics say, well, he's painfully underused. But that's the thing I sort of liked about his character a lot, is because he was underused, is that when he did have his moment to shine, he totally took advantage of it, and it totally worked, and he was hysterical. Boom! What am I doing? Trying to make fire? What is this? And I am a fan of him for his other work in Britain when he starred in the IT Crowd as Moss, and I love him on that show. Love that show. Great show. Watch it. It's on Netflix Instant now.
I came here to drink milk and kick ass. And I've just finished my milk.
And if Richard Ayoade doesn't want to be an actor anymore, well, stick to directing. It's a pretty good niche. He's not too shabby at it. The only other notable person in the cast is Will Forte, and I thought he was absolutely hilarious. I thought he had one of the funniest freaking moments in the whole movie.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look up.
So overall, I had a great time with the watch. It's not flawless by any means, but I think it's a really fun time. One of the better movies I've seen this summer. One of the funnier movies of the year. Right next to 21 Jump Street. It's better than Ted, sorry. But I honestly loved a lot of this movie. I didn't absolutely love the movie overall, but I really, really liked it. So that's why I'm going to give The Watch a 8.5 out of 10. I'll give it a very strong 8.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. It's my kind of movie. I love Akiva Schaffer's movies. I can't really wait till the next movie he makes. So I'm Mr. Google. Don't forget the ski cap. Subscribe. 8.5 out of 10 for The Watch. And bye!
Cuídate, cabrón.
Don't you fuck with me, Rodrigo.